put us live on YouTube. Just 1 second. Okay, so we are officially live on YouTube. So hello, YouTube. Good evening. Tonight we are talking about creativity. I'm going to send the questions here on our chat. Just 1 second. Yeah, let me just do it. But first of all, I'm going to share my screen with you just to explain how TNT works. So for those of you that are on YouTube and those of you that are here in our conversation, I'm going to explain how TNT works. TNT is a conversation platform. We have beginners, intermediate, and advanced speakers, okay? I'm going to remind you guys, this is not a class, it's just an immersion environment where you are going to be able to practice a lot of your conversation. How does it work? Tonight we have a team. This team tonight is creativity. So I'm going to show a video as I did already for you guys, and I'm going to send the questions in the chat. In this chat, after this, I'm going to split you in small groups, and in these small groups, we're going to talk about the questions, okay? Our philosophy is you need to speak, okay? So speak up, don't be ashamed. And TNT is a safe space, so share your thoughts. Don't be afraid of talking your opinion. As you can see, we are live on YouTube. And if you want to schedule classes or schedule more meetings in other languages, you just need to go to talkingdoc.com.br, and there you can have live conversations and much more. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now. So we have a lot of people here tonight. It's nice. Leandra, you are new here. Please introduce yourself. I believe you are muted, Leandra. Just open your mic. Yes.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Introduction about me,
yes.
Teacher.
Just
okay.
tell me your name and where you are from.
Okay. My name is Leandra. I'm from Brazil, Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais, and this is my first time here with you and everybody. Teacher, my difficulty is in understand the listen. I need to improve my listen. I understand a little bit when you talk with me and everybody. When you share the video, I understand because I was right together. And just it, teacher.
Okay,
about me.
That's nice, Leandra. You're welcome. Is there someone else here for the first time? No? Maybe okay, no, we have a lot of people here. It's going to be good. I'm going to create the rooms, guys. Let me just check one thing here. Oh, yes. Let me just move you here. Just 1 second, guys. I'm not able to do 2 things at the same time. Okay, I'm going to delete this one. Yes. Okay, you guys are going to see a pop-up in your screen. If you see it, just click on the join button. Okay, let me do it. Okay, nice. I'm going to send the questions to you guys. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. If you see the button, just click on it, okay? I believe there is left Anderson, Robert. Okay, nice. Okay, very good. So let's start our conversation. Can you see the questions here, guys? Yes, on the chat. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so please, let's start introducing ourselves. First of all, my name is Solon. I am 24 years old. I love coming here to TNT and talking English with you guys. And well, I believe that's all. Please, Sarah, can you introduce yourself?
Of course, my name is Sarah. I've been here for 2 months. I'm a student, and also I live in Bahia, and it's always a pleasure to be here. That's all. How
okay.
about, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Yes, something I'm used to do, to choose the next person, but it's your meeting, so.
Don't worry, don't worry. Let's hear from Lara. Lara, please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, good evening. So my name is Lara, I'm 22 years old. I'm also a student. I am from Governador Valadares, Minas Gerais. I'm here on TNT since July of 2020. And this is it. I also love to be here.
Okay. Lara, please call for well, and can you just guide the conversation for 1 second because someone's asking for help, okay? Ask for Wellington to introduce himself. Just 1 second.
Yeah, I will introduce myself now. So guys, my name is Wellington. As I comment here, it's my first time with Solon on his meeting. It's been a long that I come to another meeting besides mine. I'm 27, I'm from Salvador, and I'm not a student anymore, but I have to went back to study. Yeah, I should done this. And I just love TNT, and I have been here just like Lara since 2020. And again, this is all.
Thank you, El. And how about you, Gabriel?
I'm Gabriel. I'm 21 years old. I live in São Paulo, and I work in the payroll department of a company as an apprentice. Yeah, that's it.
And how about you, Vanderly?
My name is Vanderly, and I am 52 years old. I'm from Minas Gerais, Brazil, but I live in São Paulo, Brazil. At the moment, I'm working as a business analyst. I started in TNT three weeks ago. That's it.
Nice to meet you, Vanderly. And how about you, Luis?
Can you hear me well? Yeah. Okay. Hi there. I'm Luis. I'm from Tocantins, and I'm here because I want to improve my English. So it's a pleasure to be here with you.
It's your first time, Luis?
Actually, no. This time, yeah, but in TNT.
Oh, wow. Okay. Solon, go on. Everybody already present, and you're muted.
Thank you, Lara. You're so nice. Okay, nice. Let's start with the first question. It's about the video, okay? We're going to do like this, guy. I'm going to ask you a question, and then you choose other person to answer, okay? Let's start with you, Sarah. What did you think about the video, and what does creativity mean to you? Go ahead, please.
The video is interesting to have a different point of view about creativity because it's common for me to think about this as creativity like a gift, like something I can't develop by myself. You know, I have this vision, and it's nice to see another side of the story because you can. And you don't have to be an artist to be creative. You have another option to apply in our daily lives. And I think as Brazilian people, we have a lot of good examples of creativity. Even some funny examples like gambiarra. I don't know how to say it in English, but we have a lot of cases when we use the creativity to solve our problems. So it's really interesting, this topic, I guess. And let me see. Luis, what's your opinion on the video?
Yeah, the video is interesting. And creativity for me, it's a process to build something in your mind. In your mind. I don't know. To be creativity, you have you need to know something, you know. So you need to practice something, and I think that's it. How about you, Gabriel?
Oh, Gabriel maybe is muted. Vanderlei, please, can you answer this one? You didn't see the video. Okay, don't
I
worry.
start late.
Don't worry.
Sorry.
The video was about creativity, Vanderlei. So let's stick to the second part of the question. What does creativity mean to you? What is it for you? Vanderlei, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
In my opinion, are people there are people that is able to make a lot of things with little things.
Okay, that's nice. Yes, creativity. Creativity is like this. Like you can do a lot of things with small things, and this is nice. I believe Wellington, did you answer this question? No, please go
Not
ahead.
yet.
Well,
Yeah, I like the video because, yeah, I will start answering first the second part. To me before, I guess I saw creativity as something like yes or not, you are creative or not, and you can build this thing, but as the video said, it's a matter of perspective. You know, you can be creative, depend on the way that you see, and it's something that you also can learn to be more, but I guess everybody has, as the video said. Everybody is creative in one level or other, depending on the area that you see it.
okay, nice. So everybody answered, I believe. Gabriel is having a problem. I'm checking here with him on the chat. Okay, so don't worry, guys. He's not forgotten. Let's go to the second one. Can we learn to be creative, or we are born with it? Why do you think so? Let's start with you, Sarah.
So there's something happened today. Like I've been to 3 meetings and I'm always the first to answer, and I have no time to think. So
It's
I'm pissed
unfair.
about that.
No.
That's
If
okay.
you want, we can go to Lara and then come back to you. Is it okay for you?
No, that's okay. I was just
Okay.
kidding. I think, as I said, I have this vision. It's something you're born with, but I'm open to believe you can learn because life teaches a lot of things, you know. Maybe you don't have this ability by the first time you have the necessity to do something, but after the second time, once you've had the chance to use your creativity, you can be creative because you learn, because you have a situation when you had to apply this kind of skill. So maybe it's something you can learn, but if you have this, if it's easier for you to be creative, it's something that can help you because you don't have to spend a lot of time training and working on that. You can use your time for other stuff, you know. So maybe the answer is not one side or the other, like it's the middle term, I guess. How about you, Lara? What do you think?
Please, I'm going to ask you, Lara. I totally forgot you. I'm sorry to ask you the first question. Okay, so
I'm going
I'd
to
like
leave
to.
this conversation.
Please don't do it. So I'm going to ask you, what does creativity mean to you? And then you can answer this question and the second one. Okay, I'll double check for you.
I forgot what I was about to say. But I agree with everybody. I was thinking about what Will said, like that everybody like can learn, and I think creative, it's not always like create something new, you know, but you can adapt something that already exists in your reality, like to bring something new for in your perspective, I think so. And I think that everybody can be creative in some areas, like you guys said. And can we learn? Yes, we can learn. And yes, I think depends on what are you doing and what are you good with. So yeah, I think this is it.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you, Lara, very much. And what about you, Luis? Please, can we learn to be creative, or we are born with it, with this ability? What do you think?
Yeah, I guess so. Because creative is a process. Um, what I said before, and I don't think so. That we we were born with it, So, um, for example, when I was a child, I I liked draw some things, like Dragon Ball Z, and but I wasn't creative. I just copied some drops, and I I did it very well. But when I tried creative of my mind, I just didn't. So it's but I could learn it, but I just didn't learn it. But it's a process. This is what I think.
Okay, nice. Thank you very much, Luis. Let's check with you, Gabriel. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, nice. Thank you very much. Just to explain to you guys, there was some background here working with Gabriel, okay, but now he's fine. Thank you very much, Gabriel, for your patience. And we are now on question number 2. Can we learn to be creative, or we are born with it? What do you think?
I think we can learn to be creative, creative. It's like leadership. No one was born as a leader. Everyone can learn how to lead something, So creativity is like that. For me, people weren't born creative. They learned to be creative, Some people learned to be creative. I think there are some people that were born with this, but everyone, if you aren't a creative person, you can learn how to be like that, from my point of view.
Okay, nice. Thank you very much, Gabriel, for your explanation. Let's hear from you, Vanderly, please. Can we learn to be creative? What do you think?
In my opinion, some people are born creative and other people learn to be creative. Both options are true, in my opinion.
Okay, well, Vanderly, she pleases both sides, That's nice, like a neutral opinion. What about you? We have maybe. Please, go ahead.
Yeah, I think that we are not, everybody has the same, ability. Maybe we didn't have the same exposition to be creative. I guess this is what is more important. And maybe we think that we are not, or some people are born with this because of the definition that I guess we have about creativity. We normally associate to create something from scratch, something from zero. And that is not this, that means creativity. The example that Luis gave about drawing, I used to do it to copy. And I guess also this is a way of being creative, you know, because you have to use your mind to even copy. It's not something simple. Or if you do it with carbon paper, you are being creative to do a way to copy, you know? So I guess if we change the definition, we will open the options that we had to see creativity in things. And as Sarah said in the beginning, Gambiarra is the most, is the best example that we have in Brazil. Everybody have ever done, you know, I guess.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, I believe everybody answered this one, am I right? Yeah, it's nice. So in my opinion, I believe people learn to be creative, you know, because we have some experiences in life, like someone said that we have just a few tools and we need to solve a big problem, and we are capable of learning how to do these things during experience in our lives. So I believe that no one's born with creativity. This is my opinion, okay, guys? But during the experiences of life, you or the environment around you, like you learn this ability, and you are like a really creative person or something like that. So let's move on to the next question. We have number 3. In your opinion, do creative people have something in common? What is it? Let's start with you, Vanderlee, please.
I think that creative people have in common curiosity and the desire to discover new things. For me, it's common.
Okay, nice. So being curious. Yeah, I totally agree with you. All the creative people that I know, they are really curious about how things work, how to do stuff and things like that. Let's hear from you, Lara, please.
I agree. I think people who are creative have are curious. And another thing that I think is that they have a different way to see the things, you know, like to see something and have this ability to change or like to see in another way.
Okay, nice. Thank you very much. Sarah, please. And you, what do you think these people have in common?
I'd say the open mind to know other ways to fix something, because usually don't, but it's common that creativity appears in a situation we don't have, like you said, many tools. We have to find a way, you know. So the other thing I'd say is being flexible, because we can't be stuck with a way of thinking, in a way of doing things. If we can find another better ways, we should go for it. I guess when you are creative, you can see that much clearly than other people.
Nice, I totally agree with you. Let's hear Gabriel's opinion. Gabriel, go ahead, please.
What is the question again? I was running some errands here.
Okay, don't worry. Let's go. It's question number 3. In your opinion, do creative people have something in common, and what is it?
Oh my God, it's a hard question. But I think so. I think creative people can solve problems, issues in the same way, you know, because they know how to do that, you know. So, for example, intelligence people, creative people, and know how to solve an issue at a company, you know. And I think they maybe solve the problem in the same way because they have the creativity, you know.
Yes. Nice. Thank you very much, guys. Wellington.
Oh, Solon, did you say
Yes,
something?
go ahead.
'Cause
Yes.
Just freeze it. Okay.
It's you. Go
I
ahead,
guess
please.
most part of the people said, and I would add that people that are creative, they are take riskers because you need to take a risk to try something different. And maybe also they don't care for the others' opinions because this is part of too. If you have to try something different from the usual, you need to be brave. Would be something else that I would add besides everything that everybody said.
Okay, thank you. Well, in my opinion, I would say curiosity too, just like Vanderlee, you know. Being curious, I believe it's something totally related to these people that are like really creative. And yeah, let's move on to the next question, number 4. Please, Lara, can you read question number 4?
Can we be more creative when we are older, and how? What do you think, Gabriel?
Oh my God. I don't know, but I don't think so. I think if the person is creative, they have the same creative forever, you know. I think the person doesn't become more creative, you know. I think the person remains the creativity.
Okay, nice, Gabriel. Well, let's hear a different opinion. Maybe you, well, please, what do you think?
Yeah, I must disagree with Gabriel. I guess we are always changing the way that we see things, and this is completely related with creativity. And maybe when we age, we have more experiences so we can see things better. But also, because of those experiences, we try to associate the things to be creative. And maybe when we are younger, we are more open to try things that are not usual. I don't know if you guys get, but would be something like this. When you are younger, you try something different from the usual, often than you are older, because I guess you can associate more with the things that you have lived. But it's not like a rule, but I guess this happens to me. I don't know
Okay.
if it is for the others too.
Thank you. Well, let's hear from Vanderlee, please. Vanderlee, what do you think?
Sometimes I think children are more intelligent. And sometimes I think adults are more intelligent. But creativity doesn't depend on age. I would like to remember some example to talk about now, but unfortunately, I don't remember what's the pronunciation. Unfortunately, I don't. I guess age doesn't matter.
Okay, nice.
Age isn't important.
Okay, nice. I really loved your phrase when you said that creativity doesn't have age, you know, and well, I also believe in your words. And I don't think like we get creative and then it's going to stay like this forever. I believe we need to like practice, and if we don't practice, like, we're going to be less creative. But if we keep practicing, we're going to be more creative, and it doesn't depend on age. Let's hear Sarah's opinion, please. Sarah, what do you think?
Well, that's a tough one. I don't know because you all have brought some great points, but I was thinking maybe about when you're older, you have more things to worry about, your bills, your kids, maybe the future. You have to take a lot of responsibilities, and that can stand in the way of creativity because you can't be so open-minded at some situations. And I was thinking that maybe when you're younger, it's easier for you to be this person who is open to new ideas, and because you have more free time as well, that can help you. And it's more challenging when you challenge yourself more, like well said, you're a risk taker. For me, it's more likely to be a risk taker when you're younger. So I'd say it's easier for the young people, but I totally see your point as well.
Okay, nice. I really like these conversations where we have different points of view, and wow, it's good to see both sides. It's really good. So let's move on to the next question. I believe everybody answered this one. Lara, did you answer this one? Okay, please go ahead, Lara. I'm so sorry for that.
No, I just read and ask to Gabriel answer first. But I agree with Sarah. I think there is no age for being creative. I think, like we said before, it's kind of related to curiosity. So maybe if you continue being like curious, curious, you will continue being creative. And I think like when you're a kid, when you're a child, you have more this feeling to want something new, and so that's why maybe we are more creative when we are young. And yeah, this is it.
Okay, nice. Thank you very much, Lara. Let's go to the next question. It's number 5. It relates our career with creativity. Okay, so before you answer, just say what you do for a living. Okay, and then answer the question. How do you use your creativity in your career? I don't know. Vanderlee, would you like to start this one, please?
It's okay. Well, I use my creativity to schedule the meeting organize the reports for my boss, and to improve the company's process, for example. That's it.
Okay, nice. Vanderlee, what do you do for a living? What's your job?
I'm working as a system analyst at financial company.
Whoa, system analyst. Okay, I think
Yes.
you need to use a lot of creativity. Thank you very much. I don't know. Let's hear from you, Gabriel, please.
Guys, actually, I'm new at work. My first job was my first day of work actually was Wednesday. So it's really hard to answer this question. But about Wednesday, which was my first day of work, I think I used my creativity to organize things, because like at my first day of job, things weren't so organized because I knew, and people at the company need to put me in the apps which the company uses, So at my computer at company, I needed to organize things, you know, to work better. Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
I think
nice.
it was
Thank you.
reason.
But Gabriel, what do you do at your work? What do you do?
I work in the payroll department, of a company as an apprentice.
Okay, nice, nice. Congrats for your job. Really nice, man. I hope you use a lot of creativity there.
Thanks. I hope so.
Let's go with you, Lara, please.
For now, I'm just a student, so sometimes I use creativity to organize my ways to study and some things in my internship. And sometimes I consider myself more creative. Like some days I am, some days not at all. And nowadays I'm just follow orders. So I am not being creative. I used to consider myself very, very creative when I used to create questions to bring on TNT, and I missed it. But for now, just like in my studies.
Okay, nice. Thank you very much, Lara. Just your studies and on TNT and your internship, just these things. Okay. And let's go with well, please go ahead.
Yeah, I work with planning and controlling on the financial area. And, you know, I graduated in civil engineering, so it's not at all related what I work with nowadays. So I have to always be creative because, you know, sometimes it's I have some situations that I have no idea what I'm going on, but I have to find out. And I guess associating with the experience that I have using Mr. Google, as Sarah did, looking for things, or YouTube, or asking to people and trying to find a way to solve the things. I guess and I have a lot of problems to solve. When you have a lot of problems to solve, you must be creative. So I guess all the time, all the days, I must be creative on my job and find ways to be more product or doing things faster than I used to, because some things are repetitive. So I guess this.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, in my case, I work with programming, you know, so, well, I really need to use creativity, I think, every single day, you know, and if I am not creative in the day, I talk to the people around me and they are really creative, you know. So, well, I believe it's just part of the job, but it's not because I work with programming that I use creativity. It's because in every work I see they use creativity somehow, you know. So I believe it's important to talk about these things. So let's move on to the next one. It's number 6. Do we need to practice creativity, and how do we do it? I don't know. Sarah, would you like to start this one?
Okay, how we can practice it? Maybe search, like I said, talking with people who are creative, and I I don't know, I don't think we can study that, because like how, but by learning, by doing it. Like we are here to improve our English, and we don't have another way to do it besides speaking and writing and reading and listening. So we can be good at this, you know. So and as well said, when you have some problems, you have to be creative. You have no option. So I talking about the last question, I had to be creative at my previous job because I worked with sales. So I couldn't say, okay, always the same thing, always the same approach for everyone because people are different, they have different needs. So I had to create something personal for each person how I was approaching to sell. And I had to research. Maybe research can be good because you have more information to work with. And I have to do this research to know more about the products and do a good to have some information to share with the person and get their interest, you know. So I'd say you have some tools to work with.
Okay, thank you very much, Sarah. I really liked your example when you said that, for example, when we study English, we are here, we're talking, we're listening, we're practicing. Yes, I really believe indeed, like being exposed to the stuff you need to do and like makes you more creative. Let's hear from you, Gabriel, please.
Oh my God. I think it's a hard question, but I think we need to practice creativity, you know, and to practice it, for me, I think we need to analyze things, you know. For example, when I analyze things, I can do them better. So being an analyzed person can help to be creative, you know.
Okay, thank you very much. An analytical person can be a creative person too. That's nice, Gabriel. And what about you? Well, what do you think? Well, yes.
Yeah. Let me see. I guess we practice all the day, you know, just by living, you need to be creative, especially if you are Brazilian nowadays, you know. Always, I guess, you need to be creative. It's essential, you know. I guess all human beings are creative, and as you expose yourself, you learn to be more. I guess this is the way, trying different things, different stuffs, being open-minded. And like here on TNT, as Lara also said, when she was a hostess and she had to create questions, you know, I guess when you expose yourself, you learn to be creative. So just try something new and you will be creative or face problems at your job. I guess this is the way.
Okay, nice. Thank you very much. Let's hear from you, Lara, please.
Yeah, I agree. I think when you are facing new things and you are forced to be creative, you know, when you have some problem and you don't know how to react, you have to do something. So this is your time to be creative. And I think this is like, again, being curious about everything and like explore. And yeah, I think this is it.
Okay, thank you. We also have Vanderlei. Vanderlei, what do you think about it?
I agree with Lara, with Gabriel, and it is important. Exercising the brain and reinventing things is very important for us. That's it.
Solo, can I add
Yes.
something?
Go ahead,
I remember
please.
a meme that I saw on Instagram. I guess we should keep our soul as a 4-year-old child, Backstreet Boys and therapists, always asking why. And when you do that, you will be creative because you will learn a lot.
Okay, nice, very nice. Well, I believe everybody answered this question, so let's move on to the next one. It's number 7. It's a personal one, okay, guys? It's a simple question, so let's start with you, well, the meme guy. Would you say you are a creative person and why? Tell me.
Yes, nowadays I say that I am, because I see creativity as exercise of mind and possibilities. And I guess I do that nowadays. I try, at least. And here on TNT, I do that. So I consider myself creative, not as much as I would, but yeah, I do.
Okay, very nice. We have all the guys from the breakout rooms back. So guys, we are in question number 7. I'd like to start the nicest wallpaper that was here. Samia, please. You closed the camera, but that was really nice. Would you say you are a creative person? Samia Carol, please.
Yeah, as I told the girls in the small room, as a teacher, I have to be creative, right? So I use my creativity all the time when I think about some activities, and I have to put up some decoration in school. When I have to plan my classes, so all the times I have to use my creativity, you know. So yeah, I consider myself a creative person.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's hear from you, Leandra, please. Would you say you are a creative person and why? Leandra Horta. I believe you are muted.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay. I am creative a little. I think that I creative a little bit. I need to improve my creative. I need now when I improve my creative, I read the book, I talk in other people, I share new ideas. I think that is important for to have a new ideas and to get the creative.
Okay, nice. Thank you very much. Let's hear from you, Leilani, please. Are you a creative person?
Yes, I'm considered a creative person, and during the day I try to be more efficient in my work. For example, I try to make a schedule and to follow this schedule to do the things and during the day. I think it's helped me, you know, and it is so necessary for my work. And I tried to be organized and it has helped me to resolve problems more efficient and make decisions and other things. That's it.
Okay, thank you very nice. Okay, now I'll go for random question because our time is almost finishing. So I'm going to ask for you, Anderson. Is creativity related to intelligence? What do you think? I believe you are muted, Anderson.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry. Okay, sorry. Good evening, everyone. Yes, in our small room with Guilherme and Robert, we agree with this question. Intelligence and creative walking together. Because, for example, we can learn with some animals, for example, like eagle pursuing your food. This bird needs to use your intelligence and your creative. There is some relation here.
Okay, that's very nice. Thank you, Anderson. Let's go with you, Robert. Let me ask you question number 4. Can we be more creative when we are older? What do you think?
Yeah, we discussed about that. Maybe with the experience in your life, you can to be more creative. But I think too, when you are old, you are more afraid with some things. When you are a child, we don't have the afraid to try new things, and you are maybe more creative. But the experiences help you to be more creative too. That's my opinion.
Okay, that's really nice. Guys, our time is almost up. So unfortunately, we have to finish. But before that, I'm going to send a link here on our chat, okay? This is the link about our survey. It would be really nice if you click it on the link and enter the feedback, okay? It's really short. It's just one question, and you can give a suggestion of a talk, or you can criticize the meeting and do things like that, okay? So be really honest and leave your comments there. But before we finish, I'd like to know your opinion. How was the meeting for you? Leandra, please, can you share with us the experience you had with the meeting? Was it good? Was it more or less? What do you say?
No, it's good. My experience is good. I can it's important. I improve my speaking, my listen. I could, eu pude. I could.
Yes.
Né? I could talk a lot with the girls, and I will come back. I will come back to practice. I love.
Okay, thank you very much. And now we have my friend Guilherme. Please, Guilherme, what did you think about the meeting tonight? Share with us, please.
Oh, this meet it's amazing with guys participating. We talk so much about this. That's amazing experience for me because I speak English with Anderson and Robert. It's amazing experience in talk speak English with you. And how about you, Solon? What's the experience in the today?
Well, it's always a pleasure to have you all here, guys. Normally my meeting is not so full, you know. We have like 4, 6 people, something like that. But tonight was special, so I really loved that. It's always a pleasure to have you all here, especially Wellington, because he said that he would come, but he didn't come last week, you know. So I'm going to tell him right now, Wellington, very nice to have you here tonight.
I just love it.
Okay, that's nice. Guys, that's all for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the meeting. Please schedule other meetings. We have meetings in other languages. And if you want, just come here next week and talk with me. And that's all. Bye, guys. Bye-bye, YouTube. See you all next week.
Bye, YouTube. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.